Aloha friends, happy new moon. Today we are going to start off with a collective clearing that Spirit asked me to bring through. I got these magical collective clearing cards a few years ago when I was in Sedona, and so I want you to just go ahead and close down your eyes, take a deep breath, relax and settle into the energy of what your guides want to bring through for you for this new moon. And I'm going to go ahead and just read this out loud. If it resonates for you, call it in. You can repeat after me in your own mind or just receive. I and all that I am call in the highest and purest good to upgrade all agreements that we have made in all timelines, dimensions, and realms to their current and most divinely aligned potential. I am grateful for the work we have done together, and I thank you for your presence. I ask for your forgiveness of any pain caused between us, as I forgive you and forgive myself. I apologize. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. All right, and it is the Ace card that came through for that. So new beginnings, new start, which is right in line with the new moon. New moons typically are a fresh start. It's a good time to set intentions. So definitely new things coming online, some changes happening. Let's go ahead and look into these cards real quick. We have 3 cards for you to pick this time. These are from the Isis Pocket Oracle, so go ahead and choose card number 1. They told me to bring it a little bit closer for y'all, so let's see. Card number 1. All right, and then we have card number 2. And finally, card number 3. All right, so choose which card resonates most for you. We'll go ahead and start off with card number 1 today. Timestamps are in the description for the rest. If you guys are liking these videos, please like, comment, share, subscribe. It definitely just helps me grow the channel. And I appreciate you so much, to those of you who are here, taking in these activations and helping shift humanity. It is a collective effort, and I appreciate all of you for being here in this time and space with me. Again, these messages are timeless, so whenever you come across them is the best time for you, even if it is not under the full moon. I just channel these messages under, like my moon day messages are channeled under the moon, and this message is channeled through the new moon portal. So, all right, go ahead and pick your card, and again, I'll start with card number 1. Aloha to those of you who chose card number 1. This beautiful card from the Alana Fairchild Pocket Isis deck. Lot of soul remembrance coming through with this card. It feels like there are activations coming online for you, and a deep remembrance of ancient past life where like I'm getting high priestess royalty type energy, but definitely very well connected and highly intuitive, really being able to create things with your mind and having a master of that. They're telling me like being able to master your mind where it's not taking advantage of you and creating things for you, but and you're the one that's in the driver's seat. You're the one taking control and making things happen exactly the way that you want them. So it feels really good, this energy. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and just read what's on the back. All right, it says, Divine Sunchild, blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil. Just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert, it is your time to shine bright. Oh, apologies for... All right, I'm back. Apologies for that interruption. I definitely feel like there's some interference coming in recently with my videos. I know that a lot of the energy that I am able to channel is super high vibrational, and so sometimes there's technical issues. Also, if they say like as the word gets out and there are darker entities trying to come in and block the messages from being received. So I just did a little clearing, and hopefully we will not be interrupted again. But let me get back to the card. It is your time to shine bright. So yes, all of the good things coming through for those of you that chose this first card. We have a few oracle cards that wanted to come through, so I'm going to go ahead and tap into those, and then if we need to go into some Reiki, I'll do that as well. So they said go ahead and start with the dragon. All right, so we have the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. All right. So preparing you for a higher love. I feel like you have gotten into the energy of radiating out what it really is that you want back. And there's this unique little like they're showing me fairy dust. Like wherever you go, you're sprinkling like this little love and fairy dust around, and all of these good things are coming back to you now. It's you've put so much good energy out there that it's starting to come back around, and you're starting to open yourself up to new opportunities. They're showing me they're telling me this is a bee. I'm trying to look at it closer. It doesn't look, it looks like a cricket. There we go. Okay. Yes, thank you. It's a cricket. So interesting. Cricket energy came in the new moon. In the moon day reading recently. So you may want to go back and check that out. But divine protection, Andromedan connection. So Andromedan, what I've learned about Andromeda in regards to like light language is it's very choppy and okay, they want me to go ahead and just bring some through so you can hear it and actually give you like a little high heart tune up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and allow them to come through. All right, so a little energetic tune up for the high heart there. When they come through, it's very technical. Like they're very technical planets where they work in high energies. Like I feel like a lot of coding, a lot of like behind the scenes stuff they do. Like, you know, the way that we're able to connect through computers and telephones, we don't see all the behind the scenes stuff. And that's a lot of what Andromedans do, is the behind the scenes recoding and reconnecting and recalibrating. So just a little high heart attunement for you there. Let's see what wants to come through the angels and ancestors. All right, we have broken arrow, and it's saying embrace the energy of peace. And this symbol with the circle and like the arrows through it, it's interesting because you may have seen this symbol recently. It may have come up, or you may have noticed like just caught something passing by that looked like it. But they're saying this symbol is reaching out to you, that there is a connection, a soul connection that you have with this symbol. So feel into that. Definitely, if you want to take a screenshot of this, they're saying there's more there than meets the eye. So I feel like it's something that you should sit with and allow the coding to move through you from this specific symbol. And embrace peace. So a lot of times, you know, society has been go, 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 do, and like fast paced and try to get things done. And it's like the rat race, right? To being able to finally just breathe and allow yourself to rest. And by the time you get there, you know, our bodies are not in this space, or we're not energetically aligned anymore. And so they're saying like, allow yourself the peace now, settle into it, allow yourself to just sit back and enjoy what's going on in your life. We're so used to wanting to jump into the next present moment or trying to figure out our next move, that a lot of times we don't typically enjoy the present. And they're saying slow down, enjoy the present. Things are going to speed up, and they're going to start moving very fast, and you're going to want to slow things back down. So right now, as things are pretty chill, just enjoy the moment. be with yourself in this space and have express your gratitude for the moment that you're in and everything that brought you here and everything that's to come. It's like you already know what your journey is about and what's going, like you feel the excitement of what's to come. And instead of jumping into that or feeling like you need to hurry up and get there, slow down and enjoy the journey. All right, we have an animal card that wanted to come through. The chameleon. Beautiful changes. They're telling me changes. And adaptability. You are... I feel like those of you that chose this pile may have in the past very much resisted change. Like change was not a good thing. It felt like it was overwhelming or it made you feel out of control and it just didn't feel good in your body. And now, like you see how chill the chameleon is and it's allowing things to change at your own pace. So instead of, you know, waiting till the last minute and then chaos, you know, happening from that, you're in a space where you can gradually accept and adapt to change. And there's going to be like some clairvoyance gifts that are coming online for you. So definitely quiet down and listen. They're saying listen. I feel like you have a deep connection with the elementals, with the animals. So maybe get outside or get to a space where you can connect with animals. I know in San Diego we've been to a really awesome cat cafe where, you know, I'm not a cat person, but my husband got to like go in and connect with the cats and be in that space, and just the love and the energy exchange from animals is so peaceful. So I feel like that's calling you right now. So if you have a place where you can go and connect with animals and or the elementals, just getting outside, connecting, maybe hugging a tree. Hugging a tree is so delightful. If you haven't done it, you know, I think like back in my past life, I would have called people crazy tree huggers. And now it's like really a thing where Mama Earth just really holds you in that space and will alchemize and transmute so much. And all she's asking is for a little love back. So hugging the trees is giving love back to the earth and also bringing calmness and peace to self. So if you're available to do that, I highly recommend it. There is an affirmation that wanted to come through for y'all today. All right, it says, let's see if I can get it to focus here. It says, it is my body and I choose what makes me feel safe. It is my body and I choose what makes me feel safe. It is my body and I choose what makes me feel safe. Yes, breathe that in, that affirmation. Because, you know, coming from, you know, all of the hustle and grind and get things done and chaotic movement, it feels very ungrounded and unsafe. And so now they're saying there is a connection between your ethereal self and your physical body that you are able to move through and get yourself into a space with what feels safe for you. And what feels safe for you may not feel safe for others, and that's okay. And so they're saying just tap into your body and listen to it. Your body will speak to you in so many magical ways if you allow it to. So spend time connecting with self, connecting with body. Even like they're showing me like giving yourself like a self massage, like, you know, massaging, you know, down into your legs, or giving yourself a big hug and massaging your shoulders and your arms. They're just saying give your body some love. Your body is your safe space. Your body is your sanctuary. There's nothing outside of you that can make you feel safe if you are not safe in your body. So allowing the peace, open up to adaptability and radiating that love out, the love that you're giving back to self. So the more love you give to self, the more you connect with self, hug yourself, love yourself, the more you're going to get back. All right, thank you and happy full moon. If you stayed to the end of this message, leave a lion so I know that it resonated for you and you enjoyed it. And I look forward to connecting with you all next time. Adios. Aloha to those of you who chose card number 2. Here is the card number 2. And the first thing they're pointing out for me here is this staff. and how powerful it is. You are a very powerful ally for the guardians, they're telling me. So you are a guardian ally, and and you do transmute without even knowing it. You transmute a lot of energy for the collective. So they're just saying, come into a space where you, thank you. Remember to put like a bubble of light or a pyramid of light around yourself when you go out into the collective. And this way you are only taking in love. You can still transmute for others. That's part of your purpose and why you're here, is transmuting for others. And not having to take on the energy for self. Like, you don't need to take it home. You don't need to walk away from it, from that public space with it. You can transmute right then and there without even knowing it, just being in your vibration. That is how powerful you are. And they're just saying, don't protect yourself so you're not taking it on. So learn how to shake things off, let things go. Don't let what others are growing through affect you. It's their journey, whatever it may be, even if it's something that you feel like you can save them from or you want to shift for them, allow them to be on their journey. You know, that was one of the greatest lessons that I've learned in this past year, is allowing people to be on their journey no matter where they're at. And it's a lot harder with people that you love and care about, but it will bring you in connection and bring you into closer connections when you allow people to be. And if they come to you for help, you just listen and let them talk it out themselves. 99% of the time, they are going to talk it out as soon as they're able to get it out into words, and they're going to be able to work through it for self. If they ask for advice further in that, awesome, go ahead and give it to them. But if they don't, it is not yours to give. It is not for you to tell somebody what they need to do on their journey. There are lessons and contracts that we entered into when we came into this realm. So let them be, and don't take on any of their energy. You don't need to take it home, think about it, sit in it, anything. Just let it go. All right, let's flip it over, see what this card has to say for you. All right, the Brother in Darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There's no need to be afraid. All right, so you may be growing through some darkness right now. It may feel like, oh, you know, when I'm in this space, it kind of feels like the world is collapsing in on me. Like, there's so much and it's heavy and I'm tired of carrying it and I feel exhausted and like I can't carry it anymore. And every time, just about every time, it brings me to my knees, and it brings me to a much deeper connection with the Creator. And so they're saying perhaps that's where you need to be, is really grounding yourself so that you can open up to creator energy and connect with the divine. And you know, they're reminding me, we went through a lot this last year, my husband and I, just in general. And when things finally calmed down, we went for a walk in this beautiful canyon, and we're so excited to get down there. And let me tell you, there were many stairs to get down into this canyon. And as soon as we got down, the floodgates opened. There was so many tears and a lot of breath that came out. And it was just a major purge for me in that space. And what I realized afterwards was that I had been so ungrounded and thinking about the next moment and thinking. That's the key word they're telling me, thinking. I was overthinking everything. And when I went into that canyon and Mother Earth held me, so much purging, so much letting go. So perhaps getting out and grounding would be a really good thing for you. Connecting with Mother Earth, even if it's cold, go out and feel that coldness. Let that cold energy, actually cold weather transmutes negative energies. So if it's very cold where you're at, it's happening for a reason. And if you feel like you're growing through a lot, get out into that cold. That's why ice plunges or ice baths or whatever you want to call them are so prominent, because they actually transmute negative energies. And then when they transmute the negative energies, they unblock the good stuff they're telling me, like the dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin. You get all of these chemicals that start to move throughout the body when you're not blocked up with all of the negative energy. So something like that would be great for you. I mean, even just like cold showers are really good. Believe me, I'm not one for cold showers, but I do know how powerfully transforming they can be. So definitely look into just getting out into nature, letting Mama Earth hold you, or letting the elements hold you, like the element of snow, of rain, of wind. The winds of change have really been around lately, and there's a lot moving, so a lot of moving parts. So tap into the elements. I feel like they're going to be able to help you a whole lot. They want me to start with the animal card, so let's see what animal wanted to come through. All right, we have the armadillo. The armadillo, and the first thing they're pointing out is like the outside shell, right? It's like such a hard shell to crack. Like okay, they're telling me like your energy, you are that energy. You are exactly what I just said. Such a hard shell to crack. It's like you have built up so many walls and barriers around yourself to keep yourself safe and protected that there's like, it's impenetrable. You have this defense mechanism that's always on. And so it's a good thing when it's needed. And you know, in ancient times, the only time that those kind of that kind of energy came online is when like our ancestors were in fight or flight, when there was literally like a large animal coming at them and they had to, you know, figure out what they were going to do in that moment. They went into that fight or flight mode. And now with society and the way that things have changed and always seeking instant gratification, we are typically always in fight or flight. We have higher cortisol levels than average. And they're saying it's okay to pull back and be in your own energy. Like they're showing me the armadillo like pulling back into its shell and just being in their own energy and connecting with self before making a decision or before moving into something new, or perhaps you're even out somewhere and you feel the energies are off. Instead of like retreating all the way, just pull your energy back. Ask your guides. I'm asking that you help me pull all of my energy back to self, and whatever energies are not for me, whatever energies have attached to me, I'm letting them go with love and sending them back to whoever they're coming from, right? It could be like the car that drove by you and cut you off, or it could be, you know, just being out in public and their energy is, there are energy vampires who are looking to attach to a high vibrant type energy, and they feel protected in your shell, so they attach to you. And so they're saying like, let that go, pull back and take care of self and allow everyone else to be on their journey. All right, again, allow everyone else to be on their journey. I feel like that's a big thing. All right, and then let's go with the angels and ancestors next. Great teacher. All right, learn from your spiritual experiences. And specifically, they're showing me him like letting this, I think it's a dove, letting this dove go and releasing it. I don't like the word release because you're releasing something again. So letting go. Just fully letting go. And you see his eyes are like kind of curious. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm just going to trust and let go. So trust and let go. Trust and let go. All right. We have an affirmation next. Yes. Okay. The affirmation. Okay. So specifically they want me to go first off to the elephant. Elephants help move through big blockages. Right? They help really push through anything that really is boggling you down, holding you up. So call in elephant energy. It is going to help you push through whatever it is that you're growing through right now. And then the affirmation, I'm grateful for all of the wonderful things in my life, big and small. So, you know, I had a yoga teacher years back that said when we're grateful for what we have, we'll have more to be grateful for. And he ended every class like that. And every time it pulled me back and got me back in the energy of gratitude, where it was the littlest thing that I started having gratitude for. And gratitude spirals, you guys. Once you start being grateful for the little things in life, then just like he said, the bigger things will come through. It's the more grateful you are, the more you'll have to be grateful for. So definitely start, if you haven't already, really tapping into gratitude. Now, I tried this when I was in a really low space. I'll be honest with you. I was growing through a lot, going through some transitions. I felt like it was like the very dark night of the soul. And I put on some like gratitude affirmations. And at the time, some of the things that she was saying that I was listening to, it was like, well, I don't have that. I don't have that. I was in such a negative energy. So use what works for you. Start off small. I'm grateful for waking up. I'm grateful for the air that I breathe. I'm grateful for, whatever it is that you're feeling. Just start off with the body. I'm grateful that my body has gotten me this far, right? I'm grateful that I was able to come into Earth Realm when I did, that I'm here for this magical time and these things that are happening. Find things to be grateful for. I'm telling you guys, once you do, there will be more to be grateful for, right? And then call in those elephants. The elephants will definitely help you move through the blockages. And then we're going to finish with the dragon today. And we have the pure white dragon from Orion. Awesome. So transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, and let your wings of light grow and expand. Okay, they're specifically pointing out act with truth and honesty. Act with truth and honesty. So they're saying in this space, define what you need to do. I don't like saying need to. You don't need to do anything. However, if you're wanting to shift through this, what would be good for you is connecting with what your truth is. What is your truth? Does your truth involve not holding back? Not like some people, you'll hear people talk and they'll say, well, I didn't lie to you, I just didn't tell you. Right? But that doesn't feel just. It doesn't feel like in integrity. So tap into what your truth is and what that feels like for you. And then go deeper. Am I actually being truthful? Am I being truthful with self? And then be in your integrity. Be in honesty. I use the expression in the collective message today that I went somewhere this weekend that I knew I shouldn't have been there. I had all the signs not to go. I still pushed myself to go. And when I got there, it was like, I don't feel like I need to apologize because I don't want to be here. That's just a feeling. I don't have to apologize for my feelings. And I don't need to try to justify or explain what I'm feeling. I just need to tell them, I can't be here right now. Let's talk soon. Like, enjoy your day. Have a good time. And when I did that, it was in integrity, it was in honesty, and it felt good. And and then whoever you're speaking to, they're going to receive it however they're aligned. And that's not for you to figure out. So again, they're bringing it back to allow others to be on their journey. And just the same way as you would want them to allow you to be on yours. All right, we're going to do a little light language is wanting to come through. So I'm feeling like a lot of tension in the shoulders. So I feel like that's what we're going to release. Cancel, clear, let go of. And it's like the back of the neck into the shoulders. So yes, breathe that in. Thank you so much to those of you who chose the second card. Leave a white dove or an elephant in the comments if this resonated for you. If you feel like this can help somebody else, definitely pass it along. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you lots of love and light. Aloha to those of you who chose card number 3. Wow, the energy in this card is the only word I can come with is divine. It's such a divine energy from her wings. The just I can't even put it into words. There's so much coming through, and a divine protection that's coming through with the child. And you know, the children are the gateway, they're telling me, into the future. And so um a lot of what's happening right now collectively with what's rising through the darkness is protecting the children, protecting the children, protecting. They're telling me to say that over and over, protecting the children. Okay, so can you go deeper with that, spirit? Is there something else that we need to get from? They just keep saying protect the children, protect the children. Okay, let's flip it over and see what wants to come through from the reading. It says, power over 7 scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. Wow. Okay. So the power, protect the children. What I'm getting from that is you are your own protector. Protect your inner child. Protect your inner self, even your inner lower self. The things that you've been through, the things that that you've processed through in this lifetime, in past lifetimes. Protect. You know, I did this. This is coming through. I did this connection call. It was a new thing for me the other day. And they said, call in all of your inner children. And all of my inner children from all of these different past lives came through. And it was such a beautiful thing. So I get protect the children. It is literally protecting the children right now with what we're growing through in humanity. And I just heard they are the wisdom keepers. They are the wisdom keepers. So protect the children and tap into your own inner child. Your own inner child is a wisdom keeper. Your inner child from past lives are wisdom keepers. Children are so magical. So tap into that space. Very high vibrational gifts coming online for those of you that chose this pile. We're going to start right away with the dragon. All right. Crystal yellow dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. All right, so in my moon day reading this week, if you haven't watched it, you can go back and check it out. There was a crown chakra cleansing that came through. So look into that. I believe it was the first card number 1, that did the crown chakra cleansing. But definitely go back and do that, because there is some movement that is happening and some illumination in the crown chakra that's going to help you move through this. And this is like fully standing in your light and they're telling me being able to hold your light through some of the darkest darks that are rising. I can't even put it in a different way, because there's the humanity this year, this coming year, the year of the snake, is going to grow through some really transformational rebirths, and there's going to be some shedding of skins. There's going to be a lot of purging and a lot of big transitions. And they're saying through that, you are the past year for you was an activation for you to be able to fully hold your light while everything around you is growing through these dark, dense energies. So not falling victim to it, not being in a space where you feel like you're going to be taken down into it or you're going to lose yourself, but really standing in your power, in your light, and not letting anything affect you, and really being compassionate. They're telling me being compassionate in allowing others to grow through whatever they need to grow through, and understanding that whatever they're growing through has nothing to do with you. So not taking anything personal, and really just a freedom, open, loving type energy coming through. All right, they want me to go to the angels and ancestors next. All right, and then we have the Earth Guardian. So stay rooted and grounded. They're telling me, is it Archangel Raphael? Raphael? Archangel Raphael is going to be a good advocate for you moving forward. So definitely tap in and connect with Archangel Raphael. And they're saying when you are out in a public space, cloak yourself in a green light. Cloak green specifically because they need you to be grounded and to blend. Like there's a lot going on in the fourth dimension and in the sixth dimension right now. If you don't know much about dimensions, head over to my website, radiantlovevibrations.com, and check out the blog that I did on dimensions. It'll give you a little bit of a deeper understanding to it. But there are a lot of things happening in the fourth and sixth dimensions. And they're saying when you are out in a public space, it's good for you to close yourself off, specifically your torso, like your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your high heart. That space really needs to be covered and cloaked in a green light type energy. All right, and then we have an animal that wanted to come through. Oh, the duck. Look at how happy she looks. It's such a vibrant, oh my gosh, so much yellow. Triumph, bliss, hard work creates good luck. So what you went through in the past, probably year or about 13 months, they're telling me, what you've gone through was not easy. And it took a lot of strength and a lot of surrendering and a lot of trusting to push through it. And it got you into this space where now you're able to just completely hold the light and be there for others that are growing through it. So it's a very magical place to be, and enjoy the sun. Enjoy the sun, they're saying. Like, this is a very blissful, triumphant type energy, and it just feels really good. It feels like you are on the right path. Everything is aligned and you're allowing things to finally flow. They're saying you are finally allowing things to flow, which is a super magical place to be. So I'm happy for you for that. And then we have an affirmation that wanted to come through from this silly giraffe, and it says, I love myself just as I am. I love myself just as I am. Yes. So much like vibrant, fun energy. Being grounded and connected. Call on Archangel Raphael if you need any assistance, and really protecting your inner child. Protecting your inner child, they're telling me too, means playing, enjoying life. It doesn't have to, you've done so much work. You're at the space now where you can just coast and enjoy and play and have fun. So awesome. If you made it all the way through to the end of this and it resonated for you, leave a little duck or a gold heart for me so I know that the message was clear and it got through to you. And if there's anyone else that you feel like you would like to share this with, please forward it to them. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Happy new moon. Adios.